Good day, everybody. Peace, love, and harmony to you all. I am Peacekeeper, and I'm out here in the heart of nature, just raising my frequency. Feels so good to be alive, baby. Feels so good to be here right now. Whoa, whoa. Right now. Raising my frequency. I think I said that already. But hey, can't stop raising the frequency frequently. Today, I'm grateful to be right here, right now, in this present moment. To share with you, person receiving this message right here, right now. Know that you were meant to receive this message. Know that whenever you have found this message, it was meant to find you. Nothing happens by chance, my friend. So, trust that you were meant to be here. Today, the universe is using me as a tool to deliver this message to you. In this present moment. To say to you, you are doing way better than you think. You, hey, are right where you're supposed to be. Know that. Trust that. Believe that. This is your confirmation that, hey, you are on track. This is your confirmation that, hey, you are aligned to your true purpose. So, isn't that something to be grateful for? So, can someone say it with me? Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks, give thanks, give thanks, give thanks, give thanks. Giving thanks, giving thanks, giving thanks, giving thanks every day. Hey, giving thanks, giving thanks, giving thanks in every way. Now today's message is all about how to control your emotions using your mind. Now I'm about to go very slow and soft for you on this one so that you can understand thoroughly. I stop time using my mind. Your mind is very powerful when it is connected to your heart together as one. How did I stop time using my mind? Well, I focused on a thought for an extended period of time, which created an emotion which I lived in for an extended period of time. Get it? You see, because time itself is an illusion. Time is just an external construct created by us human beings to try to map something that doesn't exist. You see, time doesn't exist, clocks do. So, that being said, now that I've gotten that out of the way, how did I stop time using my mind? By controlling my thoughts, slowing down my thoughts, slowing down what it is that I want to think about. Example. This has also helped me to control my emotion. So, let's say I encounter a challenging or difficult experience. Unexpectedly, what do I do? My thoughts towards the experience, immediately I have a realization that, hey, I can choose to think about the situation, about the challenge negatively, but I know if I choose to think that way, it will now create a negative experience, a negative reality. But that being said, even in that experience, I can learn a deeper lesson. So, hence, even in a situation where it didn't benefit me in the way that I wanted it to, based on my thoughts towards the situation, I can actually create that negative, recreate correction, that negative experience, and alchemize it and turn it into a positive experience where now I actually feel good about going through the negative experience. Where now I am actually feeling free and more at peace with the experience. Because I changed the way I view the experience. I changed the way I perceived the experience to be. This has helped me to be at peace with challenging or negative experiences, which has helped me to regulate my emotions and stay tranquilo in tough situations. This has helped me staying in control of what I perceive the outcome to be, or of what is happening to me. I make that conscious choice to see it in a beautiful way. You see, the more you judge the situations as good or bad, it creates that feeling. It creates the feeling of, hey, this situation is a good situation, so I'll feel good from it. This situation, it's a bad experience, so the thought process of that, I feel bad from it, from encountering the experience. Which creates the emotions that makes you feel more and more that way. Because my friend, your thought is like a chain. It's like a chain link. You know, if you have a gold chain, let's just say a Spanish link, for those of you who know. Each one of those links are connected. So, if you link an experience, example, let's say, like for me, I've been in a relationship before for 4 years where I went through a lot of pain, I went through a lot of trauma, I went through a lot of negative experiences. And in my last relationship, if I had linked all of those pains and all of those traumas in the present relationship, I would have been creating the same exact cycle, the same exact experience, thinking about the experience in a negative way, and therefore it would have created that same experience again in the current relationship. But I chose to love the experience of my pain, all of my traumas that I have encountered in the past experience and in the new relationship with my last partner. I moved into creating a new vibe in a relationship. This was the bounce back relationship, so I couldn't be pulling from my past relationship to reference what's going on in my current relationship, because my past relationship, that individual was a whole different individual, a whole different mind. Whereas the current one, it's completely different. It's a new mind, it's a new person. So I cannot judge this individual the way that I may have judged last individual, because it's a completely different person, a completely different mind. I can't compare the two together. No, I can't. They may have similarities, but if I choose to think that way, what I'm doing there is pulling those negative states or things that I've already lived and bringing it and implementing it in the current relationship. Hence, which creates emotions that are not best suitable for a healthy relationship. Whereas your partner now may be having to deal with things like, I didn't do that, or this is not what I'm doing, but you're telling them that this is what they're doing. You know? Based on a past experience. See yet again, the thoughts creating the experience, recreating the experience, which is making it manifest in the reality, because your thoughts determine your actions. Based on what you think about the most, that's what your actions lead to the most. Your actions follow suit with your thoughts. Based on what you do with your actions, it also creates the feeling. Whereas you could be, let's just say, digging a hole for a plant. You had the thought process of digging that hole for that plant, and you focus on how to dig the hole, how wide you want to dig the hole, what type of soil you want to fill in the hole, and then you use your actions to dig the hole. Now, based on the way you perceive digging the hole to be, you could actually perceive it as this thing stressful, digging this hole hard, digging this hole difficult, digging this hole challenging, which it may be, which makes that experience more difficult than it should actually be, based on the thoughts. Same thing with emotions. The more negatively you think about a situation or an emotion, it's the more difficult it will be to overcome the emotion. You know, so hence, let's just say you're digging a hole and you're having a positive vibe towards digging a hole, knowing that it's challenging, knowing that it's tough, knowing that it's hard to dig the hole. But for example, for me, I'm exercising. If I'm doing that type of work, I'll say to myself, hey, this is my exercise for my body. So in my mind, I'm creating a positive experience in it, whereas I'm building muscle. I'm strengthening my mind also. And also, hey, getting the job done while having fun building. Vice versa with an emotion. See, your thoughts create the emotions. Your thoughts create the actions, which creates your emotions. energy in motion. As I think right now, I'm walking. Now you're seeing the motion, my energy in motion, right? As I'm thinking about going backwards now. So I'm going backwards, right? That easy? That easy. But it ain't that easy. Because to be in control of your thoughts requires a lot of mental training, a lot of mental reprogramming, a lot of mental constructing. Whereas you need to have a plan for where you're headed in terms of what are the programs that you want to instill in your subconscious mind. Because this is also where a lot of your emotional states are being, recreated unconsciously. So you have to use the conscious mind to recreate a new vibe to overthrow the subconscious programmings of either a traumatic experience, either a difficult, hard experience, or it may just be somebody you loved and they're not there anymore, so that created a lot of hurt, which created an experience that you may feel a lot of pain. And it's like, for example, me speaking on based on me now, I was in that relationship for 3 years going almost to 4 years, and I felt like it was the end of the world after that breakup. I felt like, why did I give so much love? Why did I put so much time and energy and effort into that relationship, which created the traumatic experience, which made me feel like it was a negative experience, up until I started to view it in a way where, damn, I learned a lot of lessons. It's in viewing it that way for me has helped me now to be free from it. Like, I don't hate the experience. I love the experience because this is why I'm able to be who I am right here, right now. And through those difficult experiences, through those painful experiences. And I'm still choosing to still be vulnerable and open, but only to those though who are deserving and worthy of it. Because this is what I've learned from that past experience. This is what I've learned from it. I've learned how to regulate my emotions. You see, my old version, my emotions used to be in control of me. Whereas your emotions can also cloud your judgment. Your emotions can make or break you based on the way you react while going through a certain emotion. Example, you get angry. Let's say you and somebody having a debate or discussion, and you get angry, the next person get angry. Now it raises a fire which causes a quote unquote negative experience. Whereas being in control of the anger, where you're still speaking, you're still being assertive, but you're not allowing the anger to take control. Control that fire. Because anger is good. It is actually good. There's healthy ways to express anger. Holding on to it though, this is where it affects you. When you're not releasing it. And there are so much ways to release it. Like example, in the heart of nature. 1, breathe. 2, 3. Do a little samba, 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 do a little bamba, bamba, bamba. And shake up the body. 4. Talk to the person. Make peace with the person. Make peace with the anger. Make peace with yourself. Really. Because the thoughts that again that you have towards the experience of what the person that has also done or what you have done for that person, etc., etc., creates a negative vibes towards them, which harms you. Like, it's not harming them, it's only harming yourself. This is why I don't choose to really and truly spend much time thinking about anybody negatively. Now, if I do so, it's only because I choose to see them for what they are also. What do I mean by that? It's because keeping a positive mind, keeping a positive view and outlook on others all the time, you then begin to actually neglect the negative traits that this person is displaying. Only seeing them for the good. I've been here. I've been there. Where I'm allowing people to hurt me and harm me because I'm continuously just focused on the good traits in them. I'm continuously just focused on the good that they have done. I've realized that I also need to stay tuned to the negative that they do. Also, I observed the individuals now. I observe them in both spectrums and I weigh the odds, meaning, is it 50% negative, 50% good? Is it 90% good, 10% negative? Is it 90% negative, 10% good? This is how I'm able to thoroughly understand if an individual is negative or positive. If an individual is healthy for me or unhealthy for me. I weigh the feelings, I weigh their actions, I weigh what they most show me in their reality. See, someone shows you who they are, know that is who they are. That is who they are. I've been in a position where even so someone showed me who they are, I still thought of them in a positive way. You know, perfect example, quick example. I used to do work up on this hill for a guy. And he showed me his greedy side. But I chose to just think about the positive sides of it. Up until he kept doing it to me over and over again until it reached the point where I was like, I had to distance myself from him. That doesn't mean he's a bad person, by the way. But I had to draw back myself so that, go ahead, allow and accept. I could have judged the experience yet again in a negative way, but I learned that, hey, see people for who they are. And if you choose to allow them to still do what they do to you, it's up to you. Or you just let them go and distance yourself. That's what I did in this situation. I let him go. And I distance myself. Now I still have connections with him, by the way, but not in the way that we used to. The same energy that I would have put out, you're not getting that energy. Like anything now, strictly business over here for me. Because I don't hate you. But hey, if we having any dealings or interactions, strictly business. Unless I see change in the individual. And change is not 1 day or 2 days or 3 days. Change, you must see that change being implemented for an extended period of time. This is how you know this person really and truly want to change. The whole vibe for a month, 2 months, or 3 months straight, yeah. And you know, hey, give them a try again. Me though, not much people really willing to put in that type of effort and energy, especially to change, to really and truly become better. Because a lot of people think that they are already, the best they can be. Not me though. Anytime I find myself thinking that way, I realize to myself, hey, I'm getting a little egotistical. I realize to myself that, wait a minute. Who are you? Who are you turning into? Is this what you truly want for you? Yet again, my thoughts creating my reality, my thoughts also keeping me in check because I'm questioning myself too. At the same time, this also helps me to control the emotions too. Whereas I question the emotion. Like, why am I feeling this way? Am I feeling this way because of what they did to me? Or am I feeling this way because I'm having regrets? I ask myself these type of questions. Or let's just say I'm sad, right? I ask myself, why am I sad? Why am I feeling this way? Well, because it may feel like I've lost something. Or it may feel like at that point of time I should be grieving. Right? But it's when I understand or understood this in my life that to combat and come out of that grief or come out of that feeling of loss of something, it's realizing that I didn't lose anything. What do I mean by this? Controlling the thoughts yet again, understanding that I still am me. I still am myself. I still here. I could still feel myself. I could still see myself. Hey, am I here? I still got me. I always got me. So, really and truly, did I lose anything? No. Because sadness is stemmed from you losing yourself. In a sense where it's like you think you lost something, which now makes you think that you lose a part of you or a part of yourself. But really, your whole self is right there. You're still there. You still have you. This is what has also helped me to regulate my emotions, to lose attachment to others, to not be obsessed if someone walked out of my life, to not be upset totally if, things not working out for me. I move in to accepting allowing and realizing that, hey, I still have myself and I'm right where I am needed to be based on what the universe aligned me to be in that state, in that time, you know? So I say to you, if you've made it down this far, know yourself, knowledge of self, learn yourself. You, the individual self, hey, peace to you, knowledge, know you, balance the scales, peace. Change the way you view the experience. View it as a learning experience. This is what has helped me. And I believe that it can help you too. Not just believe, but I know that it can help you too. But my friend, it's not easy to get over a breakup or to get over a lost one. Something that you have lost. It's not easy. But I say this to you. Time will heal. It takes time. Healing takes time. Coming out of it takes time. So, if you made it down this far, be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. And don't lose yourself. Know that you still have yourself. And that's what should always matter the most to you. If someone walks out of your life, hey, let them walk. They didn't deserve you. They didn't appreciate you. This is how I look at it. Showed me how to appreciate myself more. It showed me that I came to know who deserves me, will genuinely put in effort and energy to be with me, to stay with me, to grow with me, to glow with me, to flow with me, to rock with me, to roll with me, to chill with me. They'll put in the same energy and effort that I put in to building with them, to growing with them. If that's not being reciprocated, then, my friend, you haven't lost anything. You actually dodged a bullet. You know this. So, how to control your emotions in a nutshell? Shift your thoughts towards the emotion. It's not good, it's not bad. It is what it is. Easier said than done though. So know that, hey, you don't have to be perfect with this. Allow yourself to feel the sadness, allow yourself to feel the grief, allow yourself to be in whatever. But know that you don't have to stay there forever. Know that you can choose to come out of it. This is what I did. And this is what I do every day. Even self, I encounter shit out there which takes a little toll on me at times. I continuously keep choosing. Just breathe through it all. Hey, and I've become not immune, but yeah, I could say immune, but I still feel so. It's like I just choose to, grow out of it. I just choose to be comfortable being uncomfortable, for say that. I'm always uncomfortable, but I'm always comfortable. Because I'm comfortable being uncomfortable. Catch the juxtaposition, man, the contrasting effect. Hey, I am Peacekeeper. And this message has helped you today in any way, form, or fashion. Hit that like button and share this. Someone else out there can, hey, benefit from this. I'm out. Until tomorrow. Yeah, talk a lot today, boy. Peace, love, and harmony to you all. Still talk fast when I said I wasn't going to, but that's whatever.